How's it feel to get your hand on an interception once again?
I feel good, man. Break that cycle, get it going now.
Eddie, how patient are you going to have to be? How patient are you willing to be with all the mixing and matching in the secondary that's going to happen in the next 4 or 5 weeks here as you guys ramp up?
You just got to be patient. I'm gonna be patient however long it takes. I trust and coach them to do the best job. To help the defense. Have success, and we're just willing to take whoever's out there playing next to us, whoever's on the field at one time. We already built that mindset that we got to go out there and lay everything we got on the line. Every play. So, and that's kind of the what we're building here.
As a guy who came in and excelled as a rookie, what do you tell Kyler and Jaquan in terms of some of the, I don't want to say shortcuts, but the formula to making sure that you're ready for your moment when it's there for you?
Just keep working. Coming out and attack practice different. Like, even if you see a vet slacking, you always got to go hard, take advantage of the film, coaches, training room, just everything with their body recovery, because one thing we was taught is just availability. If you're not available, then you can't play. So just telling them that right there. And they've been doing a very good job of it, especially Quan. I've been with him. We've been meeting, and sometimes he come to my house, we sit down, we watch film, and he asks a lot of questions and all the right questions. So they on the right track.
Do you remember 2017 and what it was that you did that caught Vic's attention the way it did?
Just kept my head down and work. Coach Ed, he was just telling me, like, no matter if they going slow in the DB drills, I want you going 100%. If you out there on the field, you in practice, somebody's going 70%, I need you 100% at all times. So that's kind of the message I passed down to them, and that's what I did as a rookie, and I had success with it. He's a freak athlete, man. If you can see him, like, some of the plays he makes, it's not even his man. He's coming off his man, making plays on the ball, and just seeing how very instinctive he is, and he's smart. He's willing to learn. He talks less. He takes everything in. So when you got a guy like that, it's gonna be special.
Was talking a lot about conditioning, and Jalen was even talking about the accountability. He can already notice the difference. Are you feeling that? Are you seeing that a couple days into camp, the conditioning level, and also the accountability standard going up?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And it starts with Flus. Coach, he's never late to a meeting. He's probably 5 to 10 minutes early, waiting on us to get in there, sitting in the back of the room. So just accountability part and holding everyone accountable, everyone equally accountable, no matter if you're year 10, year 2, year 1. And just the conditioning part. You see us out there, we fly around for however long practice is from start to finish. We always preach we want the first period to look like the last period, and he holds us up to that standard. Like today, we had guys went finishing through the line in one of the drills. He sent us back 3 times. So that right there just shows you, like, it's the little things.
Jack, do you hear the narrative about you maybe not being so receptive to coaching over the past several years? How do you respond to that, and how have you taken on coaching from the new regime since they've been here?
Man, I block that stuff out, honestly. But me, every coach I had, they can tell you I come in ready to learn. Like I said, this is a new coach, new staff, new year for me. I take everything like I'm a rookie. I'm learning again. Every advice they give me, I take heed to it. I try to apply it every day. Even when Coach Dre on the sideline yelling, "Hey, get your shoulders over your toes." I try to put that in the back of my mind. Like, all right, let me get low and put my shoulders over my toes, and just take everything and run with it, man. Because he has a great track record. These guys been other places, and they have a lot of success. So I feel like, hey, who's better to learn from than them?
You mentioned
You was coming over to your house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What are those one-on-one sessions like?
It's cool. It's just a lot of questions. Like I said, he asks a lot of questions and a lot of the right questions, and just try to give him tips on, like, how to play this, how to play this. I was too high, just hearing him coach himself up, on the little things, that just shows you he's going to have a lot of success in his career because he pays attention to the little things that most guys don't pay attention to,
And you're talking about, like, just when you start and what you want to do. Do you have any kind of goals coming this season? Do you set any personal goals for yourself?
I just want to be better than I was last year, and that's it. And be a better leader. Go out there and make plays. And win. I really eliminated the personal goals this year. It was just overall, like, helping the team. Come in, be a better version of myself. And I know I'm a vet now. One of the oldest guys in the room. So a lot of young guys look up to me, and I got to lead from the front. That's how I prepare, how I work, how I'm in meetings, how I walk around the building, how I attack the weight room, just all that type of stuff. And I feel like everything else will fall in line.
What did you find that was, like, I guess, lacking last year, like, thinking about yourself?
I just feel like I could have got complacent sometimes. Trying to do too much. Just instead of being me. Not listening to all the outside noise. Just coming in here working. Laying this foundation brick by brick. And like I said, I'm the oldest guy in the room right now, so it's like it's a lot of guys that's looking at me like how I work, how I watch film, how I am in the meetings. You know, if I'm slouching, I'm straight up, how I take the coaching. So just trying to make sure I lead from the front and lead the right way.
Were those film sessions something that Jaquan approached you about, or was that you as a veteran being like, I need to impart this knowledge on someone who's just
Yeah, it was both ways. Like I told him, you ever need something, holler at me. Then, the very first thing I told him that, like, yo, I can come over watch film. We ate, watch film, stuff like that. And like I said, man, Quans and Kai, and there's a lot of those guys in there, John, all those guys, AJ, E, like they all learning. They ask a lot of questions, and you see they apply, on the field. They working hard, they keeping their head down, and they continue to work.
Was there someone who did that for you when you were a rookie?
Yeah, I had Kyle Fuller. Like I said, he was one of the biggest inspirations on me, the way I came in, like the film, take advantage of the film. Who else? Danny Trevathan, Keem Hicks. Who else we had? Pernell McPhee. A lot of those guys, they kind of took me on their wing and just, pointed me in the right direction.
Eddie, on the topic of accountability and intensity that Flus has put in here, Jalen and Justin were in here the other day saying it can really suck to be in a meeting and have you spotlighted on the film.
Go for a play.
Yeah, exactly.
Describe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, in the defensive room, Coach A-Dub, Coach Williams, he pointed out a play, like, yeah, you got to finish here, and it's, like I said, make the first period look like the last. It probably was the last period, you tired. When you think you're tired, you still got to finish. But just stuff like that, just putting guys up on that board, just no matter if you, like I said, year 1, year 6, year 10, it's still highlighting you, holding everyone to the same level of accountability.
It's easy to establish that standard. How do you retain it through a long year where the dips in effort and hustle are just kind of human nature?
It just comes natural. When you just start doing something, like you wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, like it's a natural instinct. You don't think about it. You just get up and you just do it. So right now, I feel like we almost at that point where everyone's just, flying around. And the way guys came back in shape, it just shows a lot, because I done been around on teams where you got some guys come back and it's, lackadaisical, they're not in shape, but everyone came back in shape, flying around. As you can see, the first day yesterday, today's the second day, everyone's still at that level, continue to get better.
Without touching on the business part of it, what are the challenges when you have Roquan missing from the middle of the defense, and how important is it to get him back in his spot so everybody can get on the same page?
I mean, it's no secret what Roquan means to this team, especially his defense. He's one of the heart and soul of, the defense, and, his presence is always missed when he's not there. But him just being around, still being able to go talk to guys, coach up guys, that's something that a lot of people respect him for. And like I said, we waiting on him to get back, man. We miss him, but we're going to do what we got to do right now. So when he come back, that missing piece, everything's in place.
You mentioned, I think, right in your first answer about trusting the coaching staff.
Where is that process right now with the new coaching staff for you, and how long does that usually take to establish?
I mean, the type of coaches we have, it's 100%, and I feel like it's me and everybody. We bought in 100%. We went through the OTAs phase. You just seen, like, the first month we was here, just, like, how the coaches is. They have your best interests. Like, coaches hitting you up, asking how the fam, just touching on stuff outside of football. So that right there lets you know someone genuinely care about you. And when you go in the meeting room, it's more easier for when they, they say a message or something. It's easier for you to take that message and, run with it. But I feel like right now it's 100%. They got our trust.
Listen to a bunch of guys, Kyle Fuller, Danny Trevathan, and Keem Hicks, guys who were leaders when you were young. And you also said you realized, I got to be a leader now. Was there a moment when you said, I need to take this upon myself? Was there some big realization, hey, this is my time to step up?
Man, when they really got rid of everybody, that was the big turning point, man. They got rid of everybody. Like I said, Mac was my boy, like Keem, Danny, like, them was our guys, But now it's like, you turn around, you look like, oh, I'm one of those guys in the room now. So it's like, and these younger guys coming in, like, they gonna look at you, and Coach Drake, he tells me, listen, baby, you ready to lead because we're ready to follow. So you got to lead from the front, doing all the right things, even when no one's looking.